Today I'm with Adelid. Adelid, how old are you?
25.
Adelid, how long have you been out here homeless?
I mean, I've been out for good 3 years already. Yeah, 3 years.
And what happened? What caused you to become homeless?
Well, I started getting a little frustrated at the house. You know what I mean? It's a little overcrowded. You know what I mean? Little cousins came over from Mexico. They're staying there too. There's just little problems, like just little things that became a little problem. At the time, I was staying with my baby mama, and well, she was living with me, and so and then one of my cousins, he had came over, and it's just little by little, it's just things like that, like, you know what I mean? And to me, I felt overcrowded. You know what I mean? And we moved out. We went over to her mom's, and it went all bad from there. Well, for me, I messed that up myself. The things I chose to do, you know what I mean? Instead of being good, just doing what I'm supposed to do as a dad. And I also have 3 kids. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't all that good, and it's just little by little, and I started selling pills, and you know what I mean? Started thinking I could take care of myself, I could do it myself, you know what I mean? So back there I stepped out of my comfort zone, you know, just because I thought I could maintain this myself, and it's not even as easy as it looks, you know? It's a lot of consistency and having to maintain yourself, clean yourself every time, like, you know what I mean? You try to walk in the store and you got people looking at you like they don't even want to let you in there. Because, well, I mean, you're around a whole bunch of people who are just decent, everybody looks good, they're all clean. Walk in there all dirty and they kick you all out. Everybody look at you all wrong. But yeah, I mean, that's what, to me, it was just that, there was a lot of stress. So I kicked myself out, you know what I mean? I don't know, just, maybe it was, another thing it was too was it's because of my, what's it called? My absence to them, like every single time. I was hardly ever around them, and all those other times that I wasn't there, they were always there bonding and everything, you know, so they got to, you know what I mean? They're all used to each other, and when I would come around, in my head, to me, I felt like I would make it awkward for them because I was just quiet, you know what I mean? But I was quiet because of how embarrassed I am about the things I do, the way I be at, how I come home, just embarrassed of myself. But I don't know. To myself, like I try to hold it high, like if it's pride, like it's kind of not, you know what I mean? It's kind of embarrassing.
You mentioned that you started selling pills. Are those counterfeit fentanyl pills you were selling?
Yeah. Sometimes they're prescription. Other people that would get them prescribed.
So you're what people would call the plug?
Nah. I was just, you know what I mean? I'm just somebody you come to for some help, you know what I mean? If I can help you out with what you need, you know what I mean? I got it, I get it.
And then you started using them for yourself?
Yeah, I started doing them for myself. Well, honestly, it was a friend, a good friend of mine. He's in prison right now. I seen him when I recently went to prison, and I just recently got out February, and they still haven't let him out. But yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's the one that day. I still remember it to this day, and he's the one that got me to try it for the first time, and it just went all bad from there, you know.
And what was that experience when your first time trying it? What did it make you feel like?
I didn't like it. Like I think it was just that little head rush. Felt like my brain. I felt like my brain was gonna crash or something. It hurt so bad, and I mean just aching. I got my eyes closed, and I mean trying in a little debate with whether staying awake or falling or going to sleep. You know? And yeah, it was just. I mean, that's how it was, and ever since then, it just became a little daily thing. Just, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's go smoke one. Yeah, let's go smoke one, and from one it went to like, let's smoke another one, and yeah, it's like now it just depends on it. But actually, I'm not gonna lie, for a while I did, but now I didn't. Actually, I got myself to stop to slow down on it, especially experiencing what they call the withdrawals, the malia. Tried it for like long as it lasted me was a good month and a half. You know? The fever, it was bad. The fever was bad. The little aches I would get on my ribs too. Every time I throw up, a lot of times I'll be gagging and nothing would come out. But every time I did throw up, it was just like it was all mucus. You know, just like chunk loads of mucus. And then just after all that, just leave my body weak. You know what I mean? Me knowing what I got myself into, I wouldn't complain and go and run to the people like, hey, help me. Like, no, I couldn't. You know what I mean? Because I knew what the consequence was, and honestly, I've been kind of I guess I prepared myself for it. And I knew it happened to me, and yeah, it's not good. It's not fun.
You mentioned you have 3 kids.
Yeah.
How old are they?
The oldest one is 7. The one was 5 and I was 3. He's gonna be 3.
When's the last time you saw them?
Mother's Day. At a water slide over at my mom's house, at grandma's.
Do you miss them?
Yeah. I mean, I see them every time I can, you know. So that's good. That's something that keeps me motivated with what I'm doing. Honestly, yeah. I guess I'm living like this, but if I tell you what I'm planning for, I don't know. They probably think I'm dumb, but yeah, I could be staying in a tent, you know what I mean? But through all that in my head, I'm processing like I'm building. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of money saved up. I'm looking for houses like a house that's like burnt down, ran through whatever, just all beat up, busted up. And it'll probably be cheap to buy it, or like it'll be cheap to buy, and then just remodel it myself. You know what I mean? Just little by little while I'm living like that. Just save up money to when it's just a project and process.
Have you tried or thought about getting like professional treatment for your addiction?
Honestly, for that, I already set my mind to where like I'll stop it when I know I'm in my comfort zone, where I know I guess you can say, because a lot of times when you have money or whatever it is that makes you that gets you motivated, that honestly that would to me that helps me put it in my head like, all right, I'm gonna stop, I'm good now, I don't need it. But for the meanwhile, just every time I smoke, it motivates me a little bit. So I mean, that's what keeps my head going. And yeah, I mean, if it wasn't, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. But
do you think you're in control of this addiction, or the addiction is in control of you?
It's hard. It's hard, honestly, because there's times that there's things that you'll be doing, and there's nothing you can do about it or control it. You know what I mean? There's people, you'll see people out here, they run around screaming. You know what I mean? Some people are crying, running, like if in their head they're burning, which I mean, because they don't want to drink with, they don't want to be hydrated, or just, you know what I mean? And it does. You do feel it. You feel your blood boiling. You know what I mean? It does feel hot. It feels real hot. Yeah. Some of them feel like they just, I don't know, guess they're gonna lose. I don't know, it looks like they're losing their mind, you know what I mean? Some, they lay on the floor and just make noises, and you can't control it, you know what I mean? But that's why I try to maintain like a little level of how much I do use, because I am using right now, you know. But I know when I'm gonna stop, and you know, that's when, like I said, once I feel like I'm in my comfort zone, I have everything I need. What I've been chasing with it while using it, and it's time to put it away. You know what I mean? I got it set. I got it set to where, I mean, I gotta do it more. But meanwhile, while I'm out here with it, I'm just, it's what motivates me to it's what helped me look for it.
What type of advice would you give to young people that are thinking about trying these pills? What would you tell them?
Don't even try it. It's dirty. It's real dirty. You know what I mean? It's, it gets real nasty. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I recommend, like, yeah, don't even try it. Don't even think about it. You know what I mean? Your friends want to do it, just turn away. You know what I mean? Just walk away from it. Me, I did it because I have 3 kids, and in my head it was just a need of a necessity, which was money, so I can, you know what I mean? Because I would see my baby mama upset. In my head, I was like, oh, just this was the answer, or get some money, and we'll be all good. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. Right? It fulfilled my desire, but you know what I mean? What about theirs? Oh, I'm just giving them money, and just but what they really want is my attention. They want my attention, my presence. You know what I mean? That's what really mattered to them. But you know what I mean? They're stubborn about, oh, nah, what you guys need is money, and you know what I mean? I guess, I'm gonna go, you know what I mean? Make an excuse for them to not. In my head, I guess they would bug me. To me, they're oh damn, you guys are bugging me. Like, what do you guys want? Like, let me be alone. Like, it's not even that. It's my responsibility.
If your family or your children see this, what message do you want to tell them?
Honestly, they know about it. So, and every time I see them, you know what I mean? It's always a new discussion with them, and it's something I always share with them, especially to my mom, and my dad, because them and my brothers, because they don't do none of this, so they don't know nothing about this. So it's something I share to them every time I go see them, and you know what I mean? They said, yeah. I always tell them, I always have something to tell them, and whatever it is that they ask me about it, I'll tell them. You know? My mom tells me like what it's like being homeless, what it's like sleeping on the dirt. Just you know what I mean? And I'll tell you that it's what it is.
Yep. So what I'm gonna say is thank you very much for talking to me. I really appreciate you sharing your story, and I hope you get better. I hope you're reunited with your children soon, and you become the father that they need. Seek help, okay? Don't try to do it alone. And I'm gonna hand you some donated items from my subscribers. First off, here's my card with my number. You can call me if you need a ride or treatment, okay? Here's some socks. Here's a little bag, toiletries they can use, okay? So I'm gonna say thank you very much. Please take care of yourself, and you have a good day, okay?